from Bulamu. As I came on Sunday to testify, this is my wife who had gone to Saudi Arabia. But she reached there and the situation wasn't good. She worked for the first 2 months and things were moving on very well. And in the 3rd month, things turned so much. And she would tell me that Tata Ine, I'm not facing an easy situation, go and pray for me. That is when I got my brother Wadimba Stanley on camera there. Who told me that there is a church where my mother prays from. Come, I take you there. And when I came here, it was the first thing that I put on the paper that I was given. Then she continued facing that situation of being tortured. In July 27th, she ran away from the home where she was because the situation had got worse for her. And then she took herself to the nearest police station. Let her start from there and testify. Praise Jesus, brethren. I'm Birungi Denise from Gayaza, Bulamu. I was in Saudi. I thank the Lord for bringing me back when I'm alive. Things started in this way. In the afternoon, I'm always sleeping, and at night, I would be when I'm awake. I've been working for an old woman, and she would get visitors, because they do get visitors. So on that day, she had hosted her sister. I was in the kitchen listening to music. So as I was there, the sister to my boss was attacked by spirits. So she shouted very loudly, and I ran to see what had happened. But when I reached, they were rushing, taking the children into their bedrooms. Then I also said, let me run into the kitchen and close the door. They had failed to call my name of Birungi, and they could call me in that way. So they called me, but I said, no, I will not get out. And then I went into prayer. They got the lady and put her into the car and took her away. And when they took her, in coming back, those evil spirits had wanted a sacrifice. So they talked about this issue, but I feared so much because my room was just next to the sitting room. So I started hearing from them as I was praying. My mother is a witch doctor, so I called her on phone and told her that there is a sister to my boss who was attacked by evil spirits. Then she said that always get your susu and then smear it in the face, in your chest, and everywhere.
N'aŋŋamba nti eddiini lyayingidde mu nnyumba ne likwata omukazi nga lyagala nnyo amazzi ate nga lyagala ssaddaaka.
Because that evil spirit entered into the house when it wants to take water and also to get a sacrifice. So it entered into that lady.
Nakikola emirundi gyalinga ebiri ne ntandika okusaba kubanga nali mu groups ez'okusaba.
I did that thing twice and then I started praying because I was in groups of prayer.
Kati nga bwe bantunuulira nga baseka nga balowooza ebyabwe sibitegeera.
And whenever they would look at me, they would laugh, thinking that I used not to understand their issues.
Kati bwe nategeera nti mu nju eyo mulimu amadini kubanga Mukama yajja nga mbikkulira nga mulimu abawala abafiiriddemu.
Because the moment I came to know that there were evil spirits in that house, as the Lord had revealed to me that there are girls that had died inside that house.
Kati nga lubeera lumu gw'omusanvu nga ntwala kasasiro.
It was one day in July as I was taking the rubbish.
Nga kumbe nga baleese emmotoka ya mutabani waabwe mulimu abasajja basatu nga banteekedde ku geeti.
And they had brought a car for their son with 3 men waiting for me at the gate. And then I told Mama that I cannot take this rubbish. Always take it by yourself because I will not manage. So that vehicle went around and then it returned, but I told them that I will not take the rubbish. Because they showed me that they don't know them. So they said, Birungi, put on your abaya, we go out. Then we went out and I started smoking as I was seated with them. So those people in that car called them. Even their son was in there and they gave them medicine. And then they say, take this medicine, use it to clean in the house. And after doing that, men are going to come for shagar. Then I went away from them and talked to my mother. And told her mother the ceremony is for tomorrow. And I also called my father in America who brought me up because I thought that he could get a way of helping me out. Then they told me to pray so much. They say that we cannot help you, but what you have to do. Then my mother told me that my ancestors cannot board a plane. My Jaja does not board a plane. What you have to do is to pray for yourself. Then my father told me that call the police before you return home. As I was still calling the police, as I was still calling the police, that woman was still attacked by those evil spirits. They looked at me as I was also looking at them, so they told me to move around. And then they came to know that I was going to run away. But I never knew that there is a way that the Lord is going to save me. The moment I had just sat in the car, also the police arrived.
naye era twasimbula ne tugenda ewaka.
But still, we set off and went home.
Poliisi teyanyamba.
And the police never helped me.
Bwe natuuka ewaka era ne nziramu ne nkubira poliisi.
And when I reached home, I still called the police.
Ne baŋŋamba kati ogenda kudduka ova ewaawo then kati ofune omuntu amanyi bulungi Oluwarabu lwaffe tetumanyi Luzungu.
So they told me what you have to do. You're going to run away from that place and you get someone who understands English. Because for us, we don't know English.
Ekiro baaleeta abasajja okukuuma geeti zaali ssatu.
At night, they brought 3 men to keep the gates.
Saayagala balaga nti nnyina kye mmanyi nanengera bulungi nenfumba caayi nempa omukadde nemuwa eddagala n'amira nenkola emirimu nga bulijjo.
I never showed them that I knew something, so I woke up and did everything and also gave the elderly woman food to eat as usual.
Neŋŋamba oba omutima gwange kyekuŋŋamba kye kituufu nengenda nendiyingizako ku geeti okubanga okugula ku geeti nga kituufu abasajja beeba.
But I said, I don't know whether what my heart is telling me is the truth. But when I went to open and check at the gate, the men were there.
Kati mama n'afuluma n'agamba, tokkula geeti.
Then Mama came and said, don't open the gate, don't open the gate, don't open the gate.
Bamanyi nti ngenda kudduka.
Because they knew that I was going to run away.
Neŋŋamba naye Mukama.
Then I said, Lord,
n'ompayo chance emu bweti n'enkomawo e Uganda nga ndi mulamu.
if you could only give me one chance to return to Uganda when I'm alive,
Ngenda kukuweera obujulizi, ngenda kukusinza.
I'm going to testify for you and I'm going to worship you.
Kubanga mutuufu okumanya olunaku lwe bagenda okutta.
Because surely to know that day when you're going to be killed.
Kati ne mbaleka bulungi ne bajja nga bulijjo bwe bajja okukyala ne batandika okunywa caayi gawa. Ne bambuuza olwo kyokka nze ndi bulungi saabalaga.
So they did everything, but I did not show them.
Ne nnyingira mu lume yalimu engoye zange ne nzigyamu abaya yokka ne ngikweka nenfuna we nagikweka.
I entered in the room where there were my clothes and removed only the abaya and put my things somewhere.
Ne nzigyayo n'olweyo ne ntandika okwera mu geeti ey'okusatu.
Then I got a broom and started sweeping at the 3rd gate.
Ne njagala okuvaamu omutima wange ogumu guŋŋamba yambala abaya odduke ng'omulala guŋŋamba togenda.
I had 2 hearts and one was telling me put on the abaya and run away and the other was saying no, don't go.
Ne nyambala abaya.
So I put the abaya on
Mukama n'ampugula bw'atyo mu bantu abo.
and the Lord saved me in that way from those people.
Zaali ssaawa 11.
It was at 5
Bwe nadduka ne mbako omusajja gwe nasanga Omuwarabu teyannyamba.
when I ran away and found an Arab man, but he never helped me
Oba n'Oluzungu yali talumanyi.
because he didn't even know English.
Ne nsanga owookubiri teyannyamba.
I found the second and he never helped me.
Ne nziruka kati ku maini kwennyini nga kwentambulira.
Then I went back to the main road and that's where I was moving
Ne
from.
ŋŋamba kati kufa na kuwona.
And I said, now it is an issue of death and life.
Ewala we natuukira omukazi be bano abakulirayo abazaalibwayo yali Nigeria.
And there is somewhere I reached and found a Nigerian woman who was born from there.
Yalina hoteri
She was having a hotel.
ng'alina Omu-Indonesia amukolera nga mulenzi kati nga yamanyi bulungi Oluzungu naye nga lwenjogera nga addiramu ono kyenjogedde.
She had a boy from Indonesia who was working for her and he knew English, so he was interpreting for her what I was speaking.
Ne mbannyonnyola embeera nga bw'eyimiridde.
Then I explained to them the situation.
Kati nga waliwo kamera ne bankweka ne babako we bankweka.
There was a camera, so they hid me somewhere.
Ne bampa emmere ne bampa caayi ne bampa soda splash.
They gave me food, water, splash.
Ne baŋŋamba gwe twawulira kutya kwonna tugenda kubira poliisi ekole kibijje kibi.
And say that don't fear anything because you're going to call the police to come for you.
Ne bakubira poliisi n'ekira n'ekibi ekyannyambanga nakuba passport ekifaananyi n'ekiteeka mu ssimu.
So they called the police to come and they came for me. And good enough, I had taken a picture of my passport and I had it on phone.
Kati poliisi bwe yajja n'ensaba inkama n'endagayo passport n'endagayo ga passport.
So when the police came, they asked for the incomer and I showed them my passport.
Ne bakubira poliisi endala.
And then they called another police.
Nejja nekimanyayo abapoliisi be baakubira abalala naye nga nabo balina obugezigezi bungi naye nga naye mukama kati kufana kuwona.
And even those other policemen that they were calling were wiseacking. But I said, Lord, it's an issue of death and life.
Ne nnyingira mu mmotoka naye nga n'emmotoka eringa kaduukulu kennyini.
I entered into the car, but it was like jail.
Ne ntandika okusaba ne koola omusaayi gwa Yesu.
I started praying as I called the blood of Jesus.
Era bwe nali nfuluma nafuluma ne simulyoka.
Because as I was moving out, I only came out with my phone.
Ne bantwala poliisi.
So they took me to police.
Ne bambuuza amannya gange ebikinga bwe najja e Saudi.
And asked for my names and how I reached Saudi.
Nziruse ku bali.
I had run away from the other people.
N'abaawo omusajja nga musirikale n'aŋŋamba oli wa mpeta.
And then there was a policeman who told me that a married woman.
Naye nga mbuuza mu Luwalabu ne mugamba nze byogera sibitegeera.
But I told him, I don't understand what you're speaking, because he was speaking in Arab.
Ne mbanga omusiru n'aŋŋamba oli wa mpeta. N'ampata mukono n'aŋŋamba oli wa mpeta.
But he held my finger and said, you are a wedded woman.
N'aŋŋamba mbadde njagala nkutwala ewange onkoleranga emirimu onfumbire nga ne mugamba nze nedda.
Then he said, I wanted to take you to my home. You may be doing for me some work and cook for me. But I refused.
Omusajja n'annemerako ne nkowoola omusaayi.
Then he insisted on me and I called upon the blood of Jesus.
Nali nkyali awo zaali ssaawa 7 lwa kiro nga zigenda mu 8 ne bantwala mu ddwaliro.
It was 1 p.m. as it was approaching to 2 a.m. Then they took me to the hospital.
Bantwala mu ddwaliro ne batandika okunsikaninga ekifuba nga bankebera oba nina ekirwadde kyonna kyonna.
So they made a scan of my chest and tested me to see whether I had any infection.
Twamala then ne tukomawo poliisi.
Then after that we returned to police.
Then we natuukira mukazi yali mu lumu n'aŋŋamba weeyambule.
And when at the point where we reached, there was a lady in the room and she told me to undress myself.
N'ankebera engoye zonna zonna n'aŋŋamba oba olina ssimu oba olina pills zireete oba olina ssente zireete.
She examined me, the whole of me, and told me that if at all you have 2 phones, you have money, give everything to me.
N'aŋŋamba yambala engoye zo then nina flowroom gye nayingiramu n'ensangamu aba Indonesia, aba Nigeria nga nabo bali mu room eyo.
Then later she opened a certain room and I met there Indonesians and other people in that room.
Naye nga baakubira ofiisi ey'e Saudi yagaana okujja okunkima.
But they had called the office at Saudi Arabia and they had refused to come for me.
Babakubira emirundi gyalinga 5 baagaana okunkima.
They called them almost 5 times, but they refused to come and fetch me at police.
Ne bakubira boosi wange n'ajja ate nga mu poliisi.
So they called my boss, who is a policeman, to come for me.
Ate nga ye abasinga ku mayinja.
And he had a higher rank than they were.
Ne banteeka ku njegere ku bigere.
Then they put chains on my feet.
Ne ŋŋamba wadde banteese ku njegere naye kiri nti navuddeyo eri tebagenda kunzita nga nze ndi mugumu.
But I said, even if they put me on chains, as long as I left the other place without them killing me, it's okay.
Ne bantwala mu ofiisi boosi wange gye yalimu.
They took me to the office where my boss was.
Aye ng'alaga talina buzibu n'agamba tuddeyo ewaka ne mugamba sisobola kuddayo ewaka.
And for him, he showed that he had no problem, and he tried to convince me to go back home, but I said I cannot go back there.
N'aŋŋamba yogerako ne maama n'amumpa.
Then he told me to talk to Mama.
N'aŋŋamba komawo ewaka n'amakale gyamuka okukyuse naye nga gye bagenda okunkyukuza gye bagenda okunkolera obulabe.
And then she said, come, we may change for you the place. But that place where she was telling me that they were to take me, that is where they were going to harm me from.
Ne ŋŋamba no siddayo.
But I said, no, I cannot go back.
Ne ŋŋamba kati okufana kuwona mukama gw'omanyi.
I said it is a tug of war, and Lord, it's you who knows. The policemen were many in that room where I was.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now, your story
olugero olwo
We shall put it on Exodus after service.
tujja tuteeka ku Exodus Radio oluvannyuma lwa saavisi yaffe eno.
Kubanga kati ate ndabye waliyo bangi ebweru abagenda okuyiga.
Because I've seen that there are many people out there who are going to learn.
Now, how did you come out of prison?
Kakati wafuluma otya mu kkomera?
kati nga bwe nagana nga bagamba tugenda kusiba.
When I refused, as they were telling me that they are going to imprison me,
Ne mbabuuza mugenda kunsibira kiza takoze musango.
then I told them that why are you going to imprison me yet I've not done anything?
Naye nga jjukira banzigyeko essimu babiteese mu kompyuta buli kimu bakiwuliriza babisiza mu lulimi olwabwe.
And remember that I've taken everything and changed everything into their own language.
Ne banzisaayo mu kadukulu.
Then they took me back into the cell.
Ne njegerezanga ku mutima ne ngamba wadde ndi ku njegere.
They took me with the chains, but in my heart I said, even if I'm on chains,
Naye nga nvuddeyo eyo w'oyo omusajja.
as long as I have left that man's place.
Kati ezo ennaku ezaddako ne neebakaana ne neebaka nnyo.
So the following days I slept so much.
Nga sikyasaba ku makya omuntu abadde asaba ku makya.
I couldn't pray in the morning, yet before I used to pray in the morning.
Ngamba neebase eddoboozi nga limpita birungi.
And as I was asleep, a voice could come and call me, Birungi.
Eddamu ne limpita ogwokubiri.
And then it called the second time,
Ne nsituka ne nsaba.
and I would wake up and pray.
Eddoboozi lyo lyajja ennaku bbiri nga limpita.
That voice came twice, 2 days, while calling me.
Kati nga mu mutima gwange ekintu ekirimu ng'omwoyo ogulimu guŋŋamba teweesabira naye sabira banno b'oli nabo mu kkomera.
But in my heart, something was telling me, don't pray for yourself, but pray for your friends that you're with in prison.
Wabali we banaava mu kkomera naawe ojja kuvaayo.
Because if they come out of prison, you too will get out.
N'asaba ne neetooloola mu lwomu.
I used to pray while moving out around in the room.
Ne bambuuza oli mukaafiiri.
And they would tell me, are you a pagan? But I would tell them that the God that I serve is a living God. I would rotate around at 4 p.m. as I pray. So one day, a female police lady came and said that we are taking you for deportation. After releasing you from prison, where did you get that money that brought you back so fast? It's the Lord who brought me back. Because, man of God, when we came out of prison, we found a bus outside. They had released many people that they were taking back home, ladies and gentlemen. We reached at the deportation, and I found Ugandans. And there were many people of different tribes. Some of them had worked for 2 years and had wanted to return to Uganda, but it wasn't. So as I also was praying, I would go to the camera and that's where I would pray from. But there were some other girls that could go to all denominations. But I told them that I worship only one God, so I cannot go to every religion. And as they were moving around people that were to return home, they only called me. Among those people that I found here. And they were very many, but they wondered because there were people from Nigeria, the Philippines, and other countries.
n'Abannakenya mikwano gyange ne beewuunya ne bantunuulira nange ne mbatunuulira.
Even the Kenyans looked at me and wondered, and I also looked at them.
Ne bangamba kati ono agenda ku COVID test addayo ewaka.
And then they said that this one is going for COVID test and she's going back home.
Now, this is marvelous. Now,
Kino
God
kya
bless you.
muwendo nnyo.
Let us wait
Tunula
for you
eri
to exhort us.
katukuliririre ku Exodus Radio.
You can stop there.
Lekeraawo.
Let us wait for you on Exodus. God bless you.
Katukulindirire ku Exodus Radio. Engalo ziba za Kristo Yesu yasimu.